Now let's get excited to look at the structure of the syllabus, the various things that we have to, know about, and then we will see how far we can go generally in that regard. I am also going to be asking you to, in some cases, you will be required to watch the summary videos on a model, on a topic, or something like that as an assignment. And then when we come to class, we will do performance evaluation test on those models and framework. And so, as I said, it will be work. It will be work. All right. So let's look at the overview of the syllabus generally. Our syllabus is divided into, among other things, about 5 segments, although it can just be broken down into 3. But for the purpose of my presentation, into 5 or 6 segments. The first part is going to be strategic analysis. So we have to know about the mission statement, vision statement, objectives. Then we will come to macro environmental analysis using the PISTOL framework, competitive environmental analysis using Porter's 5 forces. Then we will come internal environmental analysis. Within the organization, we are going to assess the strategic capacity of the entity and the strategic position of the entity. Strategic capacity of an entity simply talks about the strength and weaknesses of the entity, whilst the strategic position of the entity explains issues about opportunities and threats. And so in assessing the strategic capacity and position of the entity, we are going to be using the SWOT analysis. But it is important for you to understand that when we are preparing the SWOT analysis, we are going to be making references to the PISTOL framework, which is the macro environmental analysis, and then the Porter's 5 forces, which is the competitive analysis or the industry analysis. Please, I have already started talking about a structure of questions and approach of answering. So if we have a question and the examiner says you should analyze the strategic position of the entity, okay, it means you can use SWOT analysis to analyze the strategic position of the entity. But whilst doing that, you have to make reference to the issues in the PISTOL framework and then Porter's 5 forces. Then we come to the concept of scenario analysis. What if analysis? Now, prior to this election, every serious company in Ghana or every serious company that has operation in Ghana did a scenario analysis. Scenario analysis, as the alternative name, what if analysis, is simply looking at expected future events, what is likely to happen in the economy, in the industry, and then what the entity can do in order to reduce any negative impact on the entity's operation. So every company might have done a scenario analysis. So they will sit down. If we look at Bawumia's policy, how would that affect our industry? What are the tax handles? What are the impacts of Bawumia? If Bawumia wins, how would the economy be like? How would that affect our industry? Okay, if John Mahama wins the election, what are his tax policies? What are the strategies? What will be the impact of the John Mahama's win on our industry, on our operation, on the economy as a whole? That kind of thing is what is referred to as scenario analysis. And it is an important thing that companies do as part of their strategic planning processes, where they identify and look at the future things that are going to be happening so they can put in place measures to mitigate any significant challenges that may be brought as a result of those scenarios. So as I said, every serious company in Ghana might have prepared a scenario analysis. If Bawumia wins, how will the economy be? How will our industry be? If John Mahama wins, how will the economy be? How will our industry be? the other people there, they know they will lose already. So the company will not waste any time on them. I mean, we don't waste resources like that. It is either MPP or NDC. Then we come to the concept of brainstorming. It's part of internal analysis where we have an open culture where people are able to present their thoughts about a pending situation going on within the company. So that's the concept of brainstorming. We'll come to that. So under strategic analysis, first, we are looking at the entity. We are looking at macro environment. We are looking at competitive environment. Then we come to the internal environment. Then the international environment. Because you see, almost every company now has some relationship or is in a way engaged in a foreign activity, because we can either buy resources from the foreign country or we will want to expand and grow. So we will have to open businesses or operations in countries other than Ghana. And so when companies are making those international strategic decisions, as consultants, which is our role in the exam hall when it comes to this strategic case study, we would have to make the analysis and help the company make a good decision. And two models are going to be shining tall there. That is the Porter's diamond. According to Michael Porter, there are 4 factors that determines the success of a company in a certain country relative to the same company or industry in another country. So why is America's automobile industry more successful on the global level than the Ghanaian automobile or automotive industry? Why? Why is Tesla at the top there as compared to Kantanka Automobile? Answering such questions, we are going to be looking at the Porter's diamond model. Then, as companies begin to expand and grow, it is important management have a certain orientation about their international operations. And so another key thing we're going to be looking at is the EPRG framework, and that is the management orientation. And so the EPRG framework is another crucial model on international strategies that a company will undertake. Then, after we look at the strategy, so everything here is about strategic analysis.